Hear about how success is going to come down to, the team's level of effort. I mean, how have you found it the last couple of nights?
The effort level? I think it was pockets. It was good. Pockets. It was not there. Not good enough. I mean, we're 15 games into the season, and teams start to dial in their systems. Teams that had good starts maybe fall back, or they start to climb away. And if you don't continue to improve day in and day out and show up with the right attitude mentally and physically, then you have those pockets where other teams start to tilt the ice the other way. That's what we were doing early on in the season, and we haven't got to it again.
So you got one more home game before you hit that road trip. How important is it to sort of, get things headed in the right direction before you hit the bus?
I don't know if it's a matter of a home game or not. It's just to get things in the right direction based off of, getting some of the complacency out of our game. I think we've been pretty comfortable thinking that, our start was something that happened by accident, and they didn't realize it came from all the hard work in training camp and the hard work through the exhibition season and the minutes and the hours in the gym that got them off to that start. And I think as a group we got very complacent, and we thought, this is good enough. We can just continue at this pace and be successful. And we all know how tough this league is. We know how tough our conference is, and complacency can't set in. You have to keep pushing every day to get better. You have to keep striving every day to keep yourself in shape, to keep yourself sharp mentally, physically, and I don't think enough of our guys have done it. You can see out there, you've got 3 or 4 guys on a line that are going, and then there's the one guy that's dragging a little bit, or the one guy that's a step late, or the one guy that is not on the same page. And I think that's starting to creep into our game, and we've got to get it out as quick as we can.
What's the latest on Roman and the other guys out of the lineup?
They're just not in the lineup to help us. I don't know how long they'll be, but we've got enough guys in the lineup that should be able to play.
Coach, you got a game Tuesday morning. How do you prepare for a different start to the game on Tuesday?
If I could find a video or audio tape of a whole bunch of screaming things, I would play it all practice, and they could get used to it that way. I mean, it's going to be a fun game for them, I think. Obviously a challenge getting ready at 11 o'clock and playing, but it'll be they're always a fun atmosphere, and they'll get to experience it. But we've got bigger things to think about. A Saginaw team coming in that they would say is underachieving and looking to turn a corner, so they're going to come in hard, and if we're not ready or not prepared to answer, it'll be another up and down night like tonight.
And Benny Gaudreau, of course, back with Erie tonight. Maybe talk to us about his return and kind of what you guys saw against him.
Yeah, Benny was Benny. Like, he made some good saves early on. I thought we had some chances in the first, and then maybe it turns the game early. But we knew that. We knew he had to get traffic. We knew he had to take his eyes away. So and find some of those rebounds. And I think early on we skated by the net instead of stopping at the net, and there were some pucks there we could have had. But you give them as a team credit. They played a real good third. They held us to, we couldn't get inside, or we weren't willing to get inside, and Benny made the saves they needed to make.
A bright spot in the last couple games, Easton Wainwright comes back last game. I thought he played well last game and here tonight as well. He was out for quite a while. What's it mean to get a guy like him back in the lineup? He brings a lot of energy, a lot of speed.
Yeah, his speed was noticeable tonight, right? They're a fast team. They've got some guys, Spence, Terrence, Molnar, and Misak. They're fast, but Wayner was matching their speed quite a bit. And it's great having him back. He's a leader in our group. He does a lot of the little things, and the fact that he worked hard to rehab his ankle and come back and has stepped right in without really missing too much is a testament to him. And hopefully that breeds more in our dressing room for guys to step up and push themselves too. It just brings the level of our practice up a lot more, and it's nice to see him. Hopefully we get a few more guys back here shortly, and we get some depth in on our team, and we don't have to maybe run a forward short or 2 forward shorts. But But that's junior hockey. It's it's a great opportunity for some of those young guys. They've got to play minutes that they might not have early on, and get a lot of good video to show them, and hopefully they keep taking steps to keep pushing.
Always a challenge for coaching, especially on a young team like this year. How do you get them to take that next step? You've had some success early in the season here, but teams coming in now know what they're up against with you guys, know that they're going to get usually a strong 60 from you guys, and if they don't come in prepared, they're going to get beat. So how do you kind of take that next step now that teams come in here with a little more respect for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a tribute to kind of, I guess, obviously our start and what we wanted to have as an identity. But yeah, now we've got to start to execute a little bit better, right? Again, special teams a difference tonight. Like, we've got to find ways to execute. I talk about us being connected. It seemed like even on that power play, 2 or 3 guys were doing the right thing, and then there's the one guy that's a second late or just not sharp mentally, and that's on that's on all of us. We have a game plan we put together, and those guys have to be prepared to execute it. And when you don't execute it to a T, some of those things creep in, and we get a power play goal here, a power play goal there, or even just get a kill when we need it. The shorthanded goal, which actually time ran out, but I still consider it a shorthanded goal. That hurts too, right? So it kills your momentum, and I think it's just, like I said, complacency is kind of set in a little bit, and I think we've got to get it out as quick as we can. Guys just got to refocus, dial back in, and we get ready to go here.
Thanks a lot.